they're not so dysfunctional on that score. But what time and again leads to suboptimal policy is the party's um, sort of instinct to preserve itself, and but then in a way worse than that, to preserve its power, right? So it's like, oh well, we do this kind of thing. You lead to a better sort of outcome, public health outcome, and we just get to survive, politically. But if they see it's like, okay, even if we do survive politically, but it leads to a diminution of our power in one respect, we have less control of the banks, or like the scientists become more independent or something like that, then they would say, let's not do that. Because it's like, what's the cost? Some people die, whatever. We have slower growth for a couple of years, but we get to preserve this power. We will go ahead and preserve power.
Mm-hmm. But if you're an economist, okay, so here's a question. Like, traditionally, the way I understand, if you study economics in at least an American university, you'll learn about like supply demand. Here's why certain regulations can be bad.